everyone, this is Akanksha and today I'm going to share my GRE at home experience with you. Because of the pandemic, ATS is offering GRE at home to all its test takers and I took mine on 5th of July. So if you want to know how the GRE at home test experience is, then keep on watching. So what are the prerequisites that you need in order to take GRE at home? First is your passport as an ID for the GRE at home exam. The second would be a fully charged laptop which has a speaker and a mic and a camera which are working in perfect conditions. Ensure that you do not have any Bluetooth devices connected to your laptop when you are giving the exam. Ensure that you have a wired mouse if you are using one in any case. Make sure that you are alone in your room and you are not communicating with anyone else in your house. Also, ensure that you switch off your mobile phone and keep it aside. You should have access to good internet, and if you feel that your internet is dropping or it is quite slow, try to upgrade to a better internet plan for the exam, or you can try using a LAN cable or an Ethernet cable, as that might reduce the disturbance. Make a list of 4 universities that you want to send your GRE scores on the day of the exam. You should have the ETS browser installed on your PC. Make sure that it is actually working, because in my case the ETS browser I had installed but I didn't really realize that it was working. It is a separate browser and it will open as a different window. In case you are having trouble with it, there is a troubleshooting PDF given by the ETS on their website on how to troubleshoot. In my case, I had to uninstall the Avast antivirus and also disable the firewall for the ETS browser to work. Also ensure that you have installed the ProctorU extension, which gives you a chat box with which you can talk with your proctor and the proctor can have access to your screen and also your camera. On the day of the exam, ensure that there is nothing on the table on which you are going to sit and give the exam. It should be just your laptop, your passport, your mouse and your whiteboard with a marker and maybe your charger and nothing else. Ensure that you have a fully charged laptop, as maybe if there is a power cut, you don't have to worry about anything. Then ensure that you have logged in into the ProctorU website at least 15 minutes before, because if there is some issue, the live assistance of ProctorU will help you resolve that. If you log in 15 minutes after the designated time, then your exam will stand cancelled and your money will not be sent back to you. When finally you get into the exam gateway, you have to first take your pic. Ensure that your pic has your top of your head to your chin completely. Then you have to hold your passport in front and take the photo of that. Ensure that you give it at least 5 seconds to take the photo, because I had put the passport in front of it and I had clicked it and then I removed it, but by that time it did not take the photo of my passport, but it took mine. So when I logged in and when I finally met the proctor, I told him and he again asked me to take the photo, and it worked like that. At the very beginning, they did not ask me to show the room. They asked me if there is anyone else, so I told that I'm living alone, so there was no one else. They asked me where my mobile was. I told that I had switched it off and kept it in the other room. They asked me to show my whiteboard. I showed my whiteboard. It has to be blank when we show it. After that, they log in, they put in the ID and password, and after that we can begin the exam. So when you give the exam, you might want to chat with the proctor, but the ATS browser is a complete full screen, so you cannot see the taskbar, so you cannot see the chat box. In that case, you can press the Windows option and then click on the owl icon, which is the ProctorU icon, and then you can access the chat. But I did not really need for it at all, but this is something that can be helpful for you. After that, after the 3 sections are over, then you will have a 10-minute break. So you can go out and have a snack or use the washroom automatically. You don't really have to inform anyone, because I tried waving a hand but no one came, so I just took my 10-minute break. Also ensure that you come before time back to your seat, because if you delay, then it might be that your exam stands cancelled. When came after my 10-minute break, my proctor had changed, and the new proctor asked me to show the room and also the tabletop, which I did. And after that, he again re-logged in, and I was able to continue with my test. When the test got over, I submitted my test scores to the 4 universities I had shortlisted. After that, I had to show my whiteboard again. I don't have my whiteboard with me right now, but I'll try to insert a link of the whiteboard that I use. After that, the proctor asked me to show the whiteboard, which was blank, and I showed it. And after that, I had to exit the Chrome from where the Proctor U extension was working, also close the ETS browser so that the recording would stop. If you don't do that, the recording will keep on continuing. During my 4 hours of test, I did not face any sort of internet disconnectivity or any problem where I had to ask my proctor for any assistance or guidance. It was completely okay. Should you go in for the GRE at home? I would say yes. It's very easy and convenient to book in. You don't have to travel. You do not have to put yourself at risk of coming in contact with anyone who might be a COVID positive patient. You're not putting others at risk. I gave my GRE by sitting on the same desk where I used to practice, so it did not feel any different, and the exam pattern was also completely same, so I did not have any problem with that. I would suggest everyone to go for GRE at home, and if you have any queries, then you can put it in the comment section below. And you can also message me on my Instagram, and I will definitely try to get back to you as soon as possible. Do give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more related contents. Thank you. Bye bye.